Welcome back to the TerryTracker channel and welcome back to the shed, le studio. Oh. Anywho, good news today. We have been given the roadmap out of lockdown, meaning we now have some provisional dates of when we can get back to normal in the UK. I have them written down here. I'm going to go through them with you. Unfortunately, today's vlog is literally just going to be an informative vlog in the shed, the studio, as previously mentioned. Anywho, the weather's very windy outside. I won't be going anywhere. This is it. So if you want geocaching on drones, watch the other videos. Anywho, on with the show. This is what we've been told of the Prime Minister, and what he said is he's going off data and not dates. So he has set dates only if we meet criteria along the way. So as long as the R rate's a certain level, so long as the infections are a certain level, so long as there's no really bad new variants and strains of COVID, this is what's going to happen. Fingers crossed. So the first date we're going to look forward to is the 8th of March. Now, on the 8th of March, schools and colleges are going to reopen to all students. I'm not so sure of that one, because I do think COVID does spread a lot through schools. That's just my own opinion. Let me know down below what your opinion of that one is, and we'll have a discussion about it. What else? Recreational activities such as picnics permitted outside with own household or one other person. I knew there was a one in there somewhere. But restrictions on international travel to continue, and holidays are not a permitted reason to travel. Funerals are capped at 30 people, and weddings and wakes only capped at 6. So you're only allowed 6 people to say you're getting married, but you're allowed 30 people to say you get married. Anywho, I'm not too sure about that one. It should be 30 throughout. Again, let me know your thoughts on that down below. The next date, which is 5 weeks. Everything's 5 weeks apart from each other, because it takes 4 weeks for the data to filter through, and then they've got a week to sort of decide. So everything's 5 weeks. 29th of March. There's no more than 6 people or 2 full households allowed to meet outdoors. So you're allowed to meet with another household as long as there's not more than 6 of you. Although organised sport permitted outside. So only 2 households allowed to meet outdoors with no more than 6 people, but you can meet up with your teammates and have 11-a-side football with 11 different households on each team. So 22 different households just within the teams. Not sure about that one. Guidance remains to minimise travel. Then again, 5 weeks on, 12th of April. This is a big date. This is a good one. All retail will be allowed to reopen. Gyms will also be allowed to reopen, though only for individuals working out alone. So you can go to the gym on your own and train, then afterwards go and meet your football team and have a game of football. Again, it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but it's a little bit muddled, isn't it? If 5 weeks earlier you can play football or basketball or baseball or whatever your sport is, you can do that, but you can only go to the gym by yourself. Yeah, okay. Forget it. Let me know down below what you think of that. And all children's activities will be open, and outdoor hospitality may resume. Domestic overnight stays allowed, but must be restricted to single households. Then, 5 weeks later, 17th of May. This is a really good one. A maximum of 30 people allowed to meet up outside. Indoors, the rule of 6 applies, so only 6 people are allowed to meet up indoors. Or 2 households allowed to mix. You see, this I'm getting back to what I've been saying before. So you can have a hospitality meet with up to 30 households. Let's be honest, 30 people are allowed to meet in a hospitality setting. They don't all have to be in the same household. But to meet indoors, you're going to have 6 people and only up to 2 households. Again, it's a little bit muddled. So for instance, let's say I want to go somewhere with my neighbour. Me, Emma, Tristan and Ellie and John and Bernie, we can go out and have a picnic, something like this. And that's the maximum, that's as far as you can go. But we, as 2 households, can also go to a wedding or a hospitality with up to 30 other people, and we're not breaking the law. Can you see where it can be a little bit strange, a little bit... Anyhow, indoor hospitality also to reopen, along with indoor entertainment and attractions, and indoor sport permitted. So again, I could go to my neighbour's house and only 6 of us from 2 different households, or we can go play 5-a-side football with 10 of us, with 10 different households, and that's permitted. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm trying to get here? It's really good, but also not so clear. Or they don't make as much sense. International travel to be allowed subject to review. So I can go on a Boeing A380 with 450 other people. Indoors, in a tube with 400 other people. But I can only have one other household come to my house and have a meal, and only 6 of us allowed. Yeah, again, I'm not going to say no to this because I want this to happen, but it doesn't make sense. Events celebrating significant life events allowed with up to 30 guests. Indoor events extend to 1,000 people or 50% capacity. Again, doesn't make sense. You have a wedding, you're only allowed 30 guests, but you can go to a football match and with 1,000 people. Oh, gets better. Outdoor seated events, 10,000 people or 25% capacity. And any other outdoor events, 4,000 or 50% capacity. So you're only allowed 30 people to come to your wedding, but you can go sit and watch football with 10,000 other people. Okay? The more I'm reading it, the more I'm getting amused. Anywho, 5 weeks after that, 21st of June, this is the big one. This is the one we're all aiming for. Legal limits on social contact ends. All businesses, including nightclubs, may reopen. International travel permitted and no caps on celebrations or large events. Bye-bye, COVID! Well, not really. COVID's still going to be there. But the restrictions, 21st of June, that's the date I'm looking forward to. All these other ones pale in significance, really, because, like I say, they don't really make sense. You're allowed 30 people here, and only 6 people here, and 10,000 people here. All within the same ruling. But it's a roadmap, and it's where we're going, and I don't want to go back over. This is a one-way street. So that's the informative video over. As you can see, I've got a map behind me with pins. If you would like one of these pins placed where you live, let me know where you live down below, or send me a message to terry@terrytracker.co.uk. Let me know where you live, let me know what your YouTube channel name is, or if you want me to advertise your TikTok or your Facebook or your business or anything you want me to advertise, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen and I'll place a pin in the map where you live. So please let me know down below or email. Also, I'm waiting for more people to say my outro. Now it's time to do your job, and you can even do it like this. Now it's time to do your job, or you can just go, yeah, now it's time to do your job, like. Any way you want. Any way you want. Sing it. And now it's time to do your job. Do what you like, as long as you say those words. You can introduce yourself. You can introduce what you want to advertise. You can introduce people to your webpage. As long as you say that on the end, now it's time to do your job. That's all I'm asking. Again, send me that to terry@terrytracker.co.uk, or go on Facebook, search for TerryTracker, and you will find me on there. You can send me a Facebook Messenger, anyhow you want. You can put it on YouTube, give me a link to that, send me a link, and I'll go and download it off YouTube. So, that being said, that's it for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully it's not windy. You may be able to hear the wind shaking my shed. I'm at my studio. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And now it's time to do your job.